An absolutely beautiful, beautiful evening here in South Bama. I got little Roxy with me tonight. We are going to head out. I got to get her. She outgrew her other choke chain. So now that we're going to start getting a little more serious about training, I'm going to get her another one. It's a little bigger now. She outgrew that thing. There was a lot of room in that chain. She outgrew that thing fast. So she's definitely putting on size. She eats about a pound of raw a day, if not about a pound and a half of raw. I'd say maybe about a pound and a half of raw a day, and 4 cups of dry at, what are we looking at, 30 grams of protein, 20 grams of fat. I think that's what the formula is. So she's, and it's high calorie. I think it's 500 calories a cup. So 2,000 calories in the kibble, and then pound and a half of raw, whatever the calorie intake is on that. Of course, she takes her protein powder, and she's just being a puppy. It's been hot the last couple months, so she's not doing a whole lot. Kind of just, a little playing around with Turbo, and just kind of a lot of sleeping, a lot of just laying around in the daytime because of the heat. Good girl. But I want to get her out tonight just to socialize her a little bit and just get her out of the house. She likes to take a ride in the truck. Turbo's going to be nuts. He's mad right now. He's not going. He loves going to Rural King. But I got to get her out, and I got to make sure that she's there to get the right size for her chain. But so we're going to take a ride right now to see what's going on at Rural King, get her a little exercise, get her out of the house. She definitely needs that, so we're on our way. So we did have some earlier issues with this gate. And hopefully that's been resolved. Anthony came by, put the 2 new gates on today at the house. And so got this taken care of, and hopefully we've had some issues with it. Hopefully this will be the last time. It's nice to have the electric gate back. Very nice. What do you think, girl? What do you think? Yeah. Look at that. Look at that sunset right now. Is that just stunning or what? There are some beautiful skylines out here. Look at that. Gorgeous. Gorgeous. So I got my girl right here, Roxy, and we're gonna get a little walk in tonight, a little exercise. It's nice because the store is air conditioned and it's high 80s right now. So, but just coming up the road here, which Wayne's supposed to come by. I don't know, maybe it's tomorrow or next week. I'm not sure. He's gonna come by, look at it, and we're gonna make another run at this and clean it up. This area right here needs to really be cleaned up. Which last time he only worked a couple hours on it. He was nice enough to just do it on the house. So this time I'm paying him to spend an entire day on this road with the cat. And we're going to widen it, and we're going to work on some problem areas here and just make it better than it's ever been. It's never going to be perfect. It's a half a mile private road, and we get a lot of rain. So we're going to try to make it the best that we can make it. But anyways, it's coming up here. It's way better than when we first got here, that's for sure. And we've gotten so much rain since he worked on it, and the road has held up really, really well. So I think when he comes back and spends the day on it, it's going to be fantastic. But yeah, just no pigs, no wild hogs out here tonight. Did see that armadillo yesterday evening. Very cool. But just absolutely gorgeous. So we're gonna head out to Rural King, get a few things. I got to get some food for the birds too, and then we're gonna grab something to eat and come back. So we'll check in a little bit. Absolutely gorgeous. I gotta say, if you go to my other channel, Jeremiah Bay, and it's all economics, I got to tell you, things don't look good. It's somewhat really depressing, no doubt about it. And, for years, just reporting on the economy and just what's happening, the societal breakdown in this country and everything that's happening, it really is depressing. It kind of beats you up. And, moving to a place like this, just gives you balance in your life. You know, to see nature, to just be outdoors, be doing some work around the house, just seeing the green trees and all the crops around us, and just all of this nature. It really puts balance, at least in my life, because things are not good. People are struggling, and there's really a lot of this, there's nothing we can do about it except prepare for ourselves, right? But, you know, I decided to move us out here. I wanted somewhere that was green, somewhere where we could be more self-sufficient. And, you know, it really has worked out to be a good place, because I wake up in the morning and I see the fish swimming and the turtles, and it really has put a lot of balance in my life. And, you know, if you don't have that, this stuff will eat you alive. So make sure that you have something in your life that puts balance in your life. I think it's extremely, extremely important. Anyways, check back with you in a little bit. Oh yeah, they got a lot of birds right now. Very nice looking little guineas. This is how big they are when we get them. Ooh. Turkeys. Wow, they're very empty. They sold a lot of birds this week.
Yeah, I'll check it out. I do appreciate it. Oh my God. Oh my God. Is he pregnant?
She, yeah.
Oh, she.
Yeah.
I was looking.
Yeah.
Is it okay if I pet
Oh yeah, please. Please do. She's trying to get a little socializing tonight.
Oh my God. Oh my God. I've been trying to talk my husband into one of you for like forever. And he tells me no.
Do you know what it is?
It looks like a cane.
No.
No?
No.
She looks like a cane. What is she?
Presa Canario.
What? You were beautiful. Beautiful.
So they're actually bigger.
Are they?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, there's a lot of birds. A lot of birds. So we are getting ready to leave Rural King. Roxy had a nice little evening. There it is, the one and only Rural King. You know, it's funny to think that, you know, back in the day, maybe we'd be out at Mastro's tonight or Sullivan's or something like that. Maybe the Yard House or who knows where, right? But life has changed, no doubt about it. I look forward now to just having a nice night at the house or taking the dogs to Rural King. It's funny how life changes. It really, really is. To think, you know, just a few years ago, to think that we would be down here in southern Alabama with all these dogs, and you know, our Thursday, Friday, Saturday nights might just be going to a Rural King or to a Lowe's or to a Home Depot. It's kind of shocking how life will, you know, throw a curveball at you and things change, but I wouldn't change it for the world. Love dogs, love where we're at. Thank God for everything every day, but you just never know what direction life is going to take you. And you know what might have been important, you know, years ago, maybe the cars, the boats, and toys. Now, you know, it's a lot different. It's about more about family. It's about the dogs. It's about, you know, just preparations. It's about spiritual awareness. Since we're in this spiritual warfare now, that is so obvious at this point. But life has definitely changed. You know, hanging out on El Paseo and Palm Desert, I mean, I don't miss that stuff at all. I enjoy these quiet evenings out here. I enjoy just heading to a local restaurant or to a Rural King. Just hanging out with the family, the dogs, all of that. That is, to me, the most important thing. Getting, you know, a big bag of food for the guineas. I mean, these are the things now that are most important in my life. And just, you know, just my family. And of course, all of our animals. But it's just amazing how things can change and how you don't, you know, chase the toys and those type of things anymore. You just have different goals, different needs in life, and maybe it's not driving a certain car, living in a certain zip code, living near the beach, living near a golf course, whatever it might be. Things change, and you have different goals, different aspirations. I now look at what's happening in this world, what's happening to the economy, what's happening in different states, and I just want a simple, safe life for me, my family, our dogs, all of that. And I think this is a pretty good place for that. Not for everybody, that's for sure. Just like these type of dogs aren't for everybody. But you got to live your own life and add to your life what suits you and your needs. Man, this is a gorgeous dog. Isn't she just developing to be a beautiful dog? Look at this. Look at this monster. Look at this thing. Look at that. Somebody said disaster waiting to happen. Yeah, she really loves people. She's a good little girl. Getting big, getting big. Oh, yeah. You want to go home and have a treat? Now you want to go home and have a treat, huh? You have fun tonight? Yeah, you have fun. You have fun. Anyways, the beautiful Rural King. How life has changed. There is no doubt about it. This is our big night out, our big Thursday night out. It's not hanging out at a bar or a restaurant or anything like that. Not a big sporting event. It's hanging out right here with Roxy tonight. And I wouldn't change it for the world. Love it. Love it. But this is where we're at. Southern Alabama, ladies and gentlemen. Who would have thought? It's just I still can't get over it. Been here for about a year now, and I just still cannot get over what it took to get here. The amount of times driving cross country, the sacrifice. People would say one thing, and not giving into temptation of buying things and toys and all that, just putting money away for the property and being patient and knowing that the day would come where I would find the property that I knew we would need, and being able to pull the trigger on it and purchasing it. So when I make these videos, there's nothing about ego, there's nothing braggadocious about it. There's people who live much bigger than me. I live way below my means, trust me, way below my means. I drive vehicles way below my means. I live in a property below my means, but that makes me comfortable, and it's all I need. I don't ever want to get overextended. I don't want to get above my head. I don't have anybody to impress. I just want us to be comfortable. So don't take this in any type of egotistical way like some people will try to make it out to be. These videos, I hope, motivate you, because if I can do it, you can do it. And also, if I think that things are getting bad, then they're probably getting pretty bad, because I used to be real optimistic about things, and then probably around 2013 I had an awakening, especially really my mom woke me up, and what was happening in 2013 to me, we really began to see a major change in America. And you could go back and say it was the great financial crisis. You could go back and say it was 2001 September. You could go back and blame it on certain things. Things were definitely, those events changed things. But 2013 was my wake-up call, and where I started really seeing big problems in this country and knew that we had to start preparing in California. And it got so bad, that over the last few years, that you can't be prepared enough in California. I'm sorry. That state is done. There's so many people in that state. It's broke. It's just the political monsters, demons that control that state. I knew we had to get out of there. You cannot, in my opinion, be prepared enough in California, because there's just too much going against California. So I knew we had to get out and be with like-minded people. And these people in Southern Alabama, they've been nothing but kind and gracious. And look, there's always going to be pricks everywhere, bad people everywhere. But the majority of people here have been nothing but kind, sincere, beautiful people. And so people would say, what if people don't like you? I'd be like, well, I mean, all right, well, I mean, we live pretty remote, who cares? You know, we spend most of our time at home. As long as our dogs like us and our birds like us and we like one another, we'll be okay. But I would have to say, I knew coming here a few times that people were really, really kind, but actually living here, man, people are really, really down to earth, really good people. So God bless the people here in Alabama. They've been very, very gracious and accepting. And look, when you say you're from California, I mean, they do get worried a little bit, you know, but they know that we're not the typical Californian, that's for sure. I mean, I have a freaking gun range at my house, so we're definitely not the typical Californian. So anyways, just wanted to make a little video tonight, show you what's going on, our exciting Thursday night. Roxy getting a little exercise and picking up a little food for the guineas. That's about it. We're going to wrap it up, maybe grab something to eat on the way home. It's getting late. What is it? It's a little bit after 8 o'clock, so we gotta bounce. We're out of here. Talk to you on the next one. Like, share, and subscribe.